Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to everybody. Today I have a Union 3, 4, 5D read and a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read. I haven't done one of those in a while. So this is what you're going to get today. This is the Union read, 3D, 40, 5D, 3D, 40, 5D, the feminine on the left, the masculine on the right, and then the center is the bridge between the incoming Divine Feminine, the outgoing Divine Masculine, the underlying energy, and the closing energy over here, okay? And then here is the Divine Masculine read and the full read. It's in front of you now, okay? Okay, so today's the 20th. These were both done yesterday. The Union read was done at 11:42 as the clock turned to 43, which is the coming together of the two. 42 and 43 are the 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups, and the 11 of Justice. This was 3D, 4D, 5D, and this is the SIRIAN Starseed deck for those of you not familiar with my reads. And the Union read for the Twin Flames, the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the Feminine on the left, the Masculine on the right. We started out with the Ace of Cups and the underlying energy, the Page of Cups in the center, and the Knight of Pentacles at the end. So new love, self-love, an outpouring of love, and the Page of Cups passing it on with their heart open wide to the Knight of Pentacles proposal. The incoming Divine Feminine with the Lovers and the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. The Lovers taking it easy, perhaps in their rainbow light, resting, taking a break, 5D meditation, connection, a purge perhaps, loving and clearing, perhaps a bit grumpy, needing to hide away later in the day, and then clear your own energies, keeping a low profile in the 3D, being in it but not of it, as transmuting only. In the 3D is the 7 of Cups, the Star and the Reason, which is the Emperor. The Divine Feminine taking spiral steps up and out of here, the 3D, 2 by 2, and then a hop, skip, and a jump as the Divine Masculine's in control or dealing with father or boss, or no longer being the bionic man, tossing AI and done with 3D, heading upward and bridging in the ethers, walking like an Egyptian, the rock star healers, stretching and twisting. And then in the 4D is the 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, and Queen of Cups. The Divine Feminine home or union, focusing on the castle and the bridge and flowers perhaps, red and white roses, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly go the years. 11:11, right and left, all red to me. The Divine Masculine is the Queen of Cups here again, which came up on his side the last time as well. The Queen of Cups, female, perhaps with drink in hand, but it's coming up as, in this deck, there's the Ace of Cups is like the chalice jumping out of the water. It's like the dolphin beneath the surface, poking at the glass and pushing it up like a ball out of the water. And it looks like this Ace of Cups chalice that was pushed up out of the water from the dolphin beneath the water is caught by the Queen of Cups on the other side, like it could be an interception there. 11:11, right and left, all red to me. The Divine Masculine, Queen of Cups again, the female with drink in hand, in the falls or in the lap of luxury, with the Page of Cups on the bridge, throwing themselves at her with their heart open wide, trying to get their love and attention. And this again can be a mother and child. The mother is liking her drink or her dreams more than the child seeking her love or the message of love. Or the Queen of Cups is the Divine Feminine on the Divine Masculine's 4D side, with the Page of Cups trying to get their attention by making a splash, frolicking on vacation together. And the Page of Cups, or the Page of Cups is the chalice, and she holds and adores, and that could be a mother and child, the Lemurian dolphin of truth, pushing the Page of Cups up and out of the water, just like in cheerleading, the flyer, like you do that in the water where somebody gets your foot and pushes you up out of the water. The Page of Cups is up and out of the water, the flyer up in the air, a game of catch or flyer, but the receiver is on the wrong channel or caught them just in the nick of time. Got you, baby. At 5D here is reflection, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. The Divine Feminine home in the 4D, but the Hermit and the Light in 5D, reflecting self-love and a plan to share it with others. The Divine Masculine with the 3 of Swords, the calm before the storm or after the storm, and lingers on. The ship hovering or the hovercraft searching the deep waters for survivors here, struggling to get to 5D. Separation and heartbreak must heal, and bridging in the 5D with the Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower with visitors, while the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine was with his crystal work. And that was at 1250, which is the Hangman and emotional fulfillment. And by the way, the 19, when I did this, is the Sun, and the day added up to the 17, which is the star. So we had the Sun and the star, very powerful energies yesterday. And then today would be the 20 of Judgment and the 18 of the Moon, which is a much more shadowy energy. At 1251, which is the Hangman and the King of Swords, the Divine Feminine column on the left, and the 3D is the Stairway to Heaven only, the 4D Castle and the 5D Reflection, the Divine Masculine 3D Emperor closing up shop for 4D Vacation or Queen of Cups, and the 5D Separation of separating the wheat from the chaff, the bridge of the 3D Star of Atlantis, the 4D Flyer of Lemuria at the E-Tower, reaping rewards of their efforts. The outgoing Divine Masculine, my right leg just got really hot above my knee. That was really weird. Just feeling a lot of heat, but just right above my knee on the right leg. The outgoing Divine Masculine, and that was at 1049. The outgoing Divine Masculine, four Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. So all Pentacles there for the masculines. As usual, the Divine Masculine's heart in the crystal bat cave, all cozy and warm, birthing a new stone, an opening in the cave, perhaps a sunroof or a window replacement or placement, or going to the mines to collect more crystals. The pressurized coat, now exposed, the diamond in the rough, taking 4 crystals in the bat cave and planting one and using 3 others for the workplace or co-creation. If the mountain won't come to Mohammed, Mohammed must come to the mountain. Breaking ground to build a business perhaps, or creation, temple, or trinity here, with the Knight of Pentacles proposing in Greek or offering to exchange crystal light for love light. Or the Divine Masculine with 7 crystals, but which one is he willing to part with or give away? Perhaps the Divine Masculine's partner or sister got her hands on a message of love from the Divine Feminine, or had cut the message off at the pass, like came up earlier, and used it as if it were her own, pretending to be the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine in an outpouring of love, the Page of Cups flyer going right to the source of separation, heartbreak, or stress, which can be ascension symptoms, to the Knight of Pentacles, at your service at the 3D workplace or place of co-creation. The Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles are the court cards here, but they're all towards the Divine Masculine side. The 5D Divine Feminine Hermit relates to the 3D Divine Masculine Emperor and the Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower, reaching out to the Batcave, trying to pull him up. Rapunzel with cord of light as lightning strikes the clock tower at midnight. And notice we're at the solstice as well. We're going from the 20th to the 21st today. So the number grid from this read came up with the number 43, which is again the 3 of Cups that we started out with, the coming together of the 2 of Cups. The horizontal numbers came up as 11, 4, and 28, or Justice, the Emperor, and the 2 of Wands. And the vertical pillars came up as 1, 4, 9, 11, 7, 3, 4, 1, 3. And the message of justice of the Emperor in twin flames coming together. Also, the Magician gets their wish with justice in the Chariot, which can be the vehicle of ascension, in energetic exchange with death and dark night or transition here. Patient angels, perhaps the Hermit and Justice, or Virgo and Libra, out in the cold, giving, or just the lovers out in the cold, giving love to the Empress or Taurus. The Magician Emperor, the Hermit and Justice, or gets justice, and justice can be any kind of court settlement or divorce, or just something that is fair and balanced. The Magician Emperor, hermiting with justice in the Chariot in energetic exchange with the Magician Empress. So we had Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus all came up here. And we finished here at 120 to 21, which is today, the 20th to 21st. Okay, so the 1 of the Magician, the 20 of Judgment, going to the world of 21, which is the end of the cycle in the Tarot, the major arcana. Okay, so now we're on the read in front of you, which is the Divine Masculine Twin Flame read. And the SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 128, which is the Magician, and the 28 of the Two of Wands, the Twin Flames, the Choice of Path. And at 135, our chalices came up, or our heart and emotions, and also Alice's, the name Alice's came up again. 135 is the Magician, and the 35 of the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands. I completed clarifying at 154, which again is the Magician, and the 54 of the Page of Swords, which is the message. The major arcana in the read in front of you for the Divine Masculine Twin Flames, the only major was the solar deity, the Sun. Before the read was the Shadow or the Devil, the Hangman, and Strength. After the read was the Great Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, Ascension, which is the World, and Karma, which is Judgment. Again, the two cards, the 20th and the 21st. We had 3 cups, 3 wands, 3 swords, and then 1 pentacle. So the 333, 369, and then the 1 pentacle. So very well balanced, except less pentacles, which was interesting because in the union read, the masculine was all about the pentacles, and here not so much. But again, there could have been a lot of work going on in the morning, yesterday or today, and then later on, not about that at all. So we have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Before the read, and the Page of Cups. Before the read was the Knight of Cups, and we had double 4s and double 10s. Double 4s being the most significant, which is the 4 of Cups, the grounding and integrating and mastering of love, especially receiving it, and the 10-10 of that very high vibration to keep your vibration high. The code line was all about forgiveness, and it was broken up to forgiveness. And the message here was after death's source, the Emperor, or number 4, with aid, and the Hermit, Saggy, which can be a Sagittarius energy, or I always reference God, Mr. Ed, as Saggy. And then 1, or acing the Sun, and Sophia, the twin branch. And liver function was coming up with this as well, because AST was coming up, which is a liver function test. I hold, I preserve, I stretch or reach out without being held down for aids or help. The Emperor's coming up here as well as the Hermit, but there may be lies, affair, carpets, lawsuits, and cases being dealt with. And 1 sun, room or chamber, on a path, a street, or being sweet for forgiveness. After death, adding source for aid, or Addy can be coming up here as well, ADE, and then the Hermit and the collective consciousness, the wise one, and the Saggy, which is the God energy, again source, acing solar deity, the sun, the springtime, the full exposure on the path to grow and wax towards the full moon in all directions, forgiveness. The after-death source for aiding the collective consciousness and God, Mr. Ed, 1 sun, and Sophia, which is the 1 sun is Christ, right? And Sophia, the Christos Sophia, and the twins step for forgiveness. And the 0 coming up as well, which is that 0 point, but also the human embodiment of source, and the tail, or the story, or the end of the story. The 4 of Cups is the first card that comes up here upright. The grounding, integrating, and mastering of love, Can be boredom or apathy as well, feeling sorry for oneself. Beneath that is the Shadow upright, the Hangman reversed, the Knight of Cups upright, Strength upright, and the Ten of Cups upright here. So they were all upright except for the Hanging Man, which is the awakening. That can be ego as well. The shadow web, dark to light, codependency, temptation, waving, and awakening the Hanging Man to offer love as the Knight of Cups. Surf the wave of emotions to infinitum, through the ring of fire to emotional fulfillment, grounding and integrating, being an island unto themselves, looking up at the stars. Burdened by Atlas and the weight of the world, the Queen of Pentacles with workmen, and the Divine Masculine sharing or settling out with lover or Gemini. The Knight of Cups offering love to the family, helping to carry the load, to move, or to work hard, or being strong for family by resisting the Queen of Pentacles and supporting lover, or working hard to support and share with the Queen of Pentacles, lover, or affections. The Hermit with light, standing up for themselves and for others, with synchronicities and or choices and heaven in their eyes, as the Page of Cups innocent or message of love, with the world upside down, or the Divine Feminine in 5D, or Pisces who's over it and brokenness exposed, over the state of emergency, I was just getting, or over the state lines, so I don't know who's doing that, ready for fun and sun and vacation and freedom, no walking the dogs or being made to feel guilty or shameful, perhaps preparing to spend some time on the road with your kids at 320, which is the Empress and Judgment, and that can be the Dark Mother energy with the Empress and Judgment, losing patience or fallen angel on the warpath, broken up, broken down, broken in, broken through, or broken in by the Ten of Cups family, as the Page of Pentacles needy child to manifest on their own. At 341, the Empress and the Ace of Cups, with Saggy reversed and Cancer reversed, with Rainbow above, family having fun, but one left out or on punishment, or car broke down and they can't afford to fix it. New love comes up, and beneath that, deception for the Divine Masculine, as the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunctional family, business, or community is no fantasy here, but new passion if they burn the past, and Dark Priestess without the keys or realtor already dropped them off. Needing to use their intuition, the Knight of Wands rushing in for the rescue with the Knight of Cups, who's saying, "Who, me? Little old me?" Fire in the bush or brush, with Dark Priestess with big feet turned in, and bells on their toes and cat in tow, or got rid of the cat and all their jewelry. A rescue mission from the Wicked Witch of the West, from dysfunctional family, with intuition coming up very strongly, number 22, which is a fool with an open heart ready to take a leap of faith. And beneath that was communication, 33, the Christ vibration, and the Seven of Wands, standing up for oneself and taking the high ground, hopefully not being defensive. Feeling a failure under the radar, needy for attention, spying, lying, or spreading rumors, silent treatment, and or bad news, or a child, the Page of Swords reversed, with a mouth on them, or they're the ones spying and lying and spreading rumors. So there's a big love energy here that's worth fighting for. The Emperor reversed and the Fool reversed, out of control, abusing power, and the other making a fool of themselves. The Queen of Swords upright with the light, detoxing chaos and preparing for a new life. With an imp energy, the sun on fire, above royalty and below or cold, hot and cold, alchemizing, to the Ace of Pentacles, the offer of life of perfect contentment, rising above drama and temptation, making the way through the seven chakra system, inverted top down, red, orange, yellow to gold and green, and then blues and indigos and purples and gold, warm and cool colors with green at the center, Aries reversed times 2 here, and Capricorn reversed, and the Queen of Swords upright in love. New life, an island to themselves, with sun and fun and exposure, kids and pets. The Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, with the Knight of Cups dealing with the Page of Swords reversed and needing to use their intuition. The grounding and integrating of happiness, with the Page of Pentacles reversed offering love to the Page of Swords reversed, under the radar for a new life. The Queen of Pentacles resisting sudden changes, or with a mess to clean up, after sudden events and or a twist of fate, with Capricorn both upright and reversed, Leo double upright, Virgo upright, Pisces reversed, Cancer double reversed, Sagittarius reversed, Aries double reversed, Scorpio and Libra both reversed in the underlying energies. As we go forward after this read, we have the Emperor Devil tempted to surrender to the Ten of Pentacles dysfunction or loss and walking away after sudden event in a twist of fate, withholding time, money, and effort, alone or new life, or saving and preparing for an offer to lover without option, in disconnect or at a distance from them, with the Empress reversed, not coming together, social distancing, bad influences, or a third party, partiers and gossips. At 407, the Emperor and the Chariot. In the recent past is the Queen of Wands reversed. At war, defending the Hierophant, commitment, religion, establishment, or themselves as a Taurus. Separation with Leo, child or pet. Taming the beast, in disconnect, not seeing eye to eye, or at a distance, not seeing each other face to face. Holding their tongue with the King of Wands upright. The Queen of Wands is reversed, along with the Empress reversed, which could be her and her mother, or they could be the same person, and things not going their way, but the worst is over, and the bliss is setting in. At 410, the Emperor and the turn for the better, the Destiny card of the Wheel of Fortune. Present with the King of Wands, Leo, ego, child or pet, recovering or being let back in, with the Knight of Wands upright, rushing back to rescue, while the Queen of Wands reversed is unable to do anything about it. Taurus upright, Leo upright, Taurus reversed, and Libra reversed, as well as Sagittarius upright here. The foundation being the Page of Wands reversed, perhaps fighting with the Queen of Wands reversed, and they could be mother and child, but they also could be siblings easily. Sick, uninspired, bored, or bouncing off the walls, with the Hermit shedding light on them, and the secret passion or the need to use their intuition, injustice of not making good decisions, or child with an advisor, with parents, High Priestess reversed and Justice reversed, or Pisces or Virgo in their chart, and Libra in chart, or Virgo upright and Pisces and Libra reversed, and the Star, Dreams, Healer, or Aquarius with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunctional family, business, or community, or legacy, or loss, and playing hardball, or no longer can afford activities with a loss, or dysfunctional family, holding back time, money, and effort, or saving for a new life. The central energy is the Ace of Wands upright at the workplace, new passion ignited with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands both reversed, who are not happy about it, or both have been sick or tired, or sick and tired, and now inspired or pissed to get off the wall, or to get well, and to get energized after being sick or tired for a period of time. The Fool free to leap out of an awakening or ego trip, and the King of Wands is upright, and the Fool is upright, or Aries, King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands reversed with sudden realization, and the Empress reversed in downturn, or Taurus reversed and Libra reversed, with the worst being over, with social distancing, bad influences, third party, and self-satisfaction, rising above, or awakening the Empress reversed, perhaps who's not sleeping well, or not feeling well, or raised from the dead. The challenge being the Sun in a heated exchange, delays, holding back feelings, and arguing a lot, reaping rewards or daydreaming, or kids getting yelled at, or threatening to cancel vacation if they don't settle down or do what they're told. Presenting the whole truth or under arrest to surrender and be released. Don't argue with the police officer when they pull you over. Grounding and integrating boredom at night, kids bouncing off the walls day and night, or truth coming in causing surrender to release, and heated exchange exposed or fully energized and daydreaming. Present to romantic tie with the Flame, and the Page of Cups unable to express their feelings, with temptation waving at them, or Capricorn in their face, castrated while marking their territory. Can I get some privacy in the bathroom, please? Recovering without an olive branch, doing it by themselves, recovering after feeling guilty or shamed by aggressive Hierophant or Taurus, or religion or religious leader or establishment, or leader with a bodyguard, a defensive end, after death, near death, or just dead tired, Scorpio reversed, resisting sudden change, or not so sudden changes, arrogant or satisfied, overindulging, or due to weight gain, not sleeping well, or awakening and rising above, to now be love at 4:38, which is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Now is the King of Swords upright, walking away after tripping up. At 4:39, the Emperor and the Knight of Cups, dropping the mask, the facade, the ball, and the patterns, over it without an excuse, and the Knight of Swords upright, rushing back to make an offer, but so is the Knight of Wands, both upright here. Being over a negative past, or a bad childhood, or a falling out with a soulmate or child, recovering or letting them back in, the King of Swords is frustrated, offering love to the Divine Feminine in 5D, but afraid she'd reject him hard to reap rewards of the Knight of Swords cracking the whip with the kids, watching while caught with their pants down at home, unstable or moving, visiting or visitation, and recovering on their own. Over loss, regret, guilt, and the shame, and the past, without option in a losing battle, with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups upright, either both unstable or both moving or visiting at the same time. Pisces upright and Scorpio reversed here, refuse to tell a secret no matter how much the Empress reversed grills them, or vice versa. Or Pisces child can't get Scorpio Queen of Cups reversed and the Empress reversed, or Taurus reversed, to talk. All right, this could be vice versa. There's like a child and a mother and grandmother, and someone's trying to get the information out of them, but they just won't. They won't tell them the secret. The Empress moving to peace or vacation from the workplace, with the Queen of Swords upright speaking her truth to all. Taurus upright and reversed, and Scorpio reversed times 2. Not a good combination, with satisfaction or arrogance about not sleeping well, with the Knight of Cups perhaps offering love. Soon here is the Six of Swords upright. Peace away for the weekend perhaps, present to the King of Pentacles reaping and not telling, and receiving runaways or thieves or stolen ideas or merchandise from one who won't tell, needing to swallow their pride, with temptation waving, or Aquarius reversed and Capricorn upright at 4:52, the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, which definitely can be a Capricorn and Aquarius. Sharing the burden of work, but the worst is now over, and sneaking out without telling, perhaps to get a present or a gift. The Divine Masculine is the Knight of Swords, being dead tired, clinging, or Scorpio who is, standing up for themselves on the higher ground, letting go to repair, with the King of Swords upright, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which definitely could be 2 children or 2 people at work who are not manifesting well, or just these are dependent drains financially. 2 dependents are powerless and stubborn, lazy, unable to function, or out of work or disabled, or dealing with people with injuries. The Knight of Swords holding their tongue, yet not backing down to let go and make amends, with the King of Swords with these financial drains and blocks. Calling in your soulmate, chemistry, free yourself comes up for the masculine, healing from issues as well as make the effort. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he's seen, is that Nine of Pentacles again reversed. Powerlessness or a big expenditure, financial drains, powerlessness to synchronicities or shopping choices. Perhaps someone's going on a spending spree, which could be you or somebody else, dependent, a partner, a child. Spending too much money, with the King of Cups reversed, not working out, with insecure, manipulative Queen of Cups reversed, or the Queen of Cups reversed is not working and without the tools to pay for stuff, the Nine of Pentacles reversed wants. Or a needy child or grandparents spoiling the child, or child causes issues between the 2 parents, the King and the Queen of Cups, both reversed here. Sovereign reversed going to the King of Swords upright for stuff, and then to the King and Queen of Cups reversed, who are the suckers, right, the grandparents. The block here being the 2 of Cups reversed, in disconnect or at a distance, offering passion, and that can be a child or a grandchild, it doesn't have to be a grandchild. 2 of Cups is reversed in disconnect or at a distance, being the block here, offering passion to the devil, temptation, and then purging about it at 5:03, which is the Hierophant and the Empress, a lot of Taurus energy. Forgiveness comes up here, but even more so creativity, with the 10 of Cups sending out the errand boy. All business relationship is not working out. The Page of Cups is begging for love from them, and them ignoring her or him. The Empress reversed and Hierophant always dead tired, always being too tired from work and never spending any time with the children, and wanting to be left alone, unable to rest until they offer love elsewhere. The Page of Cups wanting their parents to love them, and the Knight of Cups wanting forgiveness. Or the Knight of Cups and Page of Cups are trying to get to each other, but there's so much interference, breakups and moves, reaping and losing battles, and no options but to get over it. The Page of Cups with their heart open wide, and the Page of Wands reversed, resisting sudden changes or cleaning up a mess. In the downturn, finding peace away from work, with the Queen of Swords upright, perhaps with Libra in their chart, and this Page of Cups could be Pisces in their chart, them talking or both taking a break to rise above now that the worst is over. The Knight of Wands rushing back after swallowing their pride. So we have the Ten of Cups board with the Page of Wands reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Igniting new passion or lighting a fire under somebody's butt, and that could be the King of Swords, challenged by the sun and exposure, moving to peaceful travels, in disconnect or at a distance. And the King of Swords sending a message of love to Leo or to strengthen the Ten of Cups family or emotional fulfillment who are bored or grounding and integrating an offer of love in a twist of fate and the world upside down, rising above the worst now over and swallowing their pride. And again, the world thing can be somebody on the other side of the world as well. Bored with the bored Queen of Wands reversed or pissed off, implementing impatient, wanting a new life, and the Page of Wands reversed ignited to light a fire under the King of Swords, challenged by sunshine, energy, and full exposure. The Knight of Swords reversed finding peace, powerless, in disconnect or at a distance, and the Page of Cups message of love to Libra reversed and Pisces reversed, or the Queen of Swords and Page of Cups both upright, or far apart and rising above to express bliss, or Aquarius reverse, spoke too soon, with the Knight of Wands now rushing back to the rescue at 519, the Hierophant and the Sun. The Ace of Wands comes up here very strongly. It's the center of the read. We have the Queen of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, who could be mother and child or siblings who are bored out of their minds, wanting vacation, and Sun, or fighting here, okay? The Knight of Swords reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Sovereign reversed, finding peace at a distance with the Page of Cups message of love, or the King of Swords upright sending a love message or sending a child to give the message for them. Libra and Pisces done resting and ending pain, and Aquarius is still not heeding the call. So the Knight of Wands is. And that is your read for the Divine Masculine. So let's go ahead and pull a card to wrap this up. At 11:15, Justice and the Devil, and 32:55 here, which is the Journey and the Truth, the Excalibur, the Ace of Swords. And the Journey is the Six of Wands. So Journey of Truth and Justice with the Devil, or the shadow side. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn at 33:17, 16 to 17, the Tower and the Star. And let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Okay, take a deep breath, you guys. What is our takeaway from this read today? Okay, that came out pretty quickly. Door to personal healing and happiness, and let the outdoors in, which is perfect for the springtime for those of you in that area of the world. 34 is the Eight of Wands, the expression of love, the arrows of love, a lot of energy flowing back and forth, whether it's messages or travel, opening the windows. It's just that energy that spring is here, right? Purification. And we also have the Guard and the Gate, and those anxious to leave after being closed up for so long. The 30 of the Home and the union, the stability, and the two butterflies trying to get them to come out and play. And notice the whiteness of the bird and the whiteness of the butterflies, right? The purity out there. That's nothing to be afraid of. I was just looking at some Japanese gardens too that were coming up as a site on the travels that we're going to be taking. So there could be a lot about gardens and going to gardens and just being amongst that energy of the new flowers. The 5 of the Hierophant, change, freedom, expansion, and removing the mask. All right, letting go of attachments that no longer serve you, of anxiety-provoking attachments, and opening up and let the outdoors inside. And again, we have, here's the 19 of the sun, which can be the sun above your head and the sun of the Jesus energy of Easter coming up. And again, the masculine taking rest and break and rejuvenation, perhaps meditating here and removing the mask, the 19 of the sun. Right, going outside perhaps and sitting in the grass and meditating. Okay, changing perspective. And the anxiety could be the masculine's inner divine feminine child, being anxious about leaving home and then deciding to let go of the attachments, taking off the mask and going outside, and sitting and meditating and taking a vacation. The bottom of the deck is the broken heart. Remember, the heart has to break in order to expand and become bigger. And we're squeezing all the last bits of juices out, those emotions that no longer serve you, regarding the broken heart. The 9 of the Hermit, reflection and going within. Beneath that again was the anxieties that little girl was showing of the 18 of the moon and the false light. And you see all the red here of safety and security issues and feeling insecure, because feeling like you're not safe when you're always safe in every day, and the heart is your home, right? Not the red of the root chakra, which is just your strong foundation that you need to build. What's underneath that? Oh, look at that too. What's under that is this. The first chakra, Archangel Michael. So look how red it is. All about safety and security issues and anxiety. That's what causes the heartbreak. When you know you're fine in every moment, you stay present, the anxiety goes away. Stop thinking forward, stop thinking back. Just be present in the moment in gratitude of everything that's around you, all the abundance of spring, and use that energy in your favor here. Okay, this is so much root chakra, fear about safety and security. But that's the underlying energies going away as we go into the springtime, letting go of those anxieties, the 30 of the home and the structure. That's not your safety, your heart is. The 5 of the attachments and letting go of the mask and taking a break or vacation or just being at peace with yourself out in the sun. It can be as simple as that. All right, let's see what the journey of love has to say for the divine masculine here. So it's really just all about getting outside, right? Removing attachments and any masks that you're still wearing, and just being at peace with yourself and spending some time relaxing and out in the sun in nature. Okay, let's see what the journey of love has to say for you guys. All right, there's the Christ flame. Again, Easter's coming up, the 31 of expansion, the 5 of wands, which can be fighting in battles, but it also can be playtime, having fun, acting. It can be the pursuit of happiness and the impossible dream. And this is the reminder. Do you want to go through the suffering of sacrifice? There's no need for that. And the towering magnificence of the 30 again, the structure, the home, the union, going home again. The towering magnificence of home, right? The longing to go home. And then there's the 10 of the 3 to 1. And look how cool this is. The card is 3 to 1, and here's 3 to 1 right next to each other. And look at that, 3, 1. 3, 1, 30, 10, 3, 2, 1. Jump. Okay. Wow. And it's 11:21 on the clock. So today is it's just turned to the 22nd. So going from the completion of the world, the end of the cycle, to that leap of faith with an open heart of the 22 of the Fool, and justice, truth, and balance. And here it's 39. It was just 28, which is the Knight of Cups being love, and then the twin flames there. And this is the Christ flame, right, of expansion into the home of towering magnificence, heaven on earth, grounding heaven on earth into your reality. being at 0 point in the vortex. And there's the 3, again, the 3 being very important here, the Tesla energies of 3, 6, 9. So we have the mother and father and child in the vortex in a safe place because they're being present in gratitude in the 0 point place. Home, the portal to home, which we're going to read that for you in a minute. The bottom of the deck is again the mother, father, and child energy, the guardian of the soul family, the 26 of the Page of Wands, that the child is the guardian, right? They're the ones with the very high vibrational energies. And again, this is just a close-up in different colors, focusing on the heart, right? This is that third eye and crown focused energy going to the vortex and then falling into your heart. The mother, father, and child, and just feeling the love. The guardian of the soul family, the Page of Wands, the inspired third energy. And beneath that was the light field of the 63, the suffering and silence from receiving all the light while being on the 4D bridge, crossing over, and now finally making it home, right? Like coming home from vacation, we finally got there. Like planes, trains, and automobiles, kind of like that. It was so difficult to get there, but we're finally there, safe and warm. And let's see, we have the Christ flame at 31. All right, the Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or don't watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in a world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You're exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. The poem reads, love is more than words can define. It's a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It's a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy in your nature. Love you guys. It was just 43:34. Rise and be love and have an amazing day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.